Hi everyone, welcome back to Megan's Creative Arts. Today we are going to be doing the Sober Granny Stitch. This is a cute textured blanket. It has a very nice scalloped edge. As you can see, I just did a smaller baby size blanket. This would actually be more for I would actually probably just use this in the car for the car seat because it's nice and small. I did use the Lion brand Mandalay bonus bundle yarn for this one. It is the Wood Nymph colors. You can see how pretty they are. And I did use an 5mm or H hook. So let's go ahead and get started. For our example today, or for the tutorial, I'm going to just be using one you may have seen before if you've seen my other videos. This is just the brand is this? The Big Twist, and I'll be using a 5.5mm hook. So we did our slip knot. And ignore any noise. One of my cats apparently wants to come in. All right, so for the Sober Granny stitch, you're gonna do chains of 4 plus 2. So 4, 4, 4, 4, and then add 2 at the end. So however long or ever wide you would like to make your project, that's what you'll do. For this tutorial, I'm just gonna crochet, let's just do 24 and then add 2, so 26. All right, and 28. So this is just for my little example here. So on the second chain from the hook, we're going to do a single crochet. And then we're going to chain 2. This counts as a double crochet. And then into the same stitch that we did our single crochet, I'm going to do 4 double crochets. Now the first row is going to be a little difficult. But we will get through this. And 4. If you find it very difficult, what you can do is chain using a larger hook. So like in my case, I'm using a 5.5. I would, if I wanted a bigger chains, I would do a 6mm hook for my chains. That would give me a little bit more room. So I'm gonna skip 3, 1, 2, 3, do a single crochet to this 4th chain, chain 2, and 4 double crochets into the same stitch. This is a nice pattern since it's a 1-row repeat. You just do the same row over and over again. So as long as you know how to do a single crochet, a chain, and a double crochet, you can get this down. You can push this to the side, and I'm twisting my, there we go. All right, so I'm going to skip 3 again, 1, 2, 3, go into my 4th chain and do a single crochet, chain 2, and 4 double crochets. Now the chain 2 space is what we're going to be using once we get to row 2, and row 2 is the repeat. 3 and 4. All right, so it's a little hard to see, but 1, 2, 3. Here's my 4th chain. Pull a little more yarn out. 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you need to use stitch markers, if you have them, you can certainly use them. I have just gotten used to not using stitch markers, so it's not something I generally use. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you need to, go ahead and pause me here because I am at the end of my first row. To end the first row, all I'm going to be doing, so you can see I have, it's hard to see, but 1, 2, 3, and this last chain, which should be your 4th chain, I'm just going to put a single crochet. I want to go through 2 loops to do it. There we go. So this is what my first row looks like. And now for row 2, and this is going to be every row after this, I'm going to chain 3 and turn my work. And in this single crochet space that we ended with, this chain 3 does count as a double crochet. I'm going to do 2 double crochets into that single crochet space. So it looks like I have 3 double crochets there. Then I'm going to skip over these, and in the chain 2 space I'm going to do my single crochet, chain 2, and 4 double crochets. Just pull a little more yarn there. Now I will tell you a quick little story. Every time I seem to do a project, my daughter looks at it and goes, "Ooh, can I have that?" And I have to tell her, after I do a recording, you can have it. So her blanket stash is quickly growing. She's excited for one that I'm working on right now. It's a Halloween theme. So you'll see that soon in the future. So if you aren't a subscriber, please subscribe. And if you like these videos or this pattern in general, just give me a thumbs up so I know what you're interested in. And I will do more videos like it. So this one is a little bit of a yarn eater just because it's more of a solid blanket. There aren't really any holes, but it is definitely beginner friendly. All right, and go. Make sure I get this right. Yep. So for the last stitch, all we're going to do is do a single crochet in the chain 2 space. Make sure that's right from my notes. Yep. All right. That's what gives us the straight edge. So then we're going to chain 3, turn our work, do 2 double crochets into that same single crochet space. Now if you count, you should have the same amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 5. I guess these end ones count as 6. Yep, that's how I did my last one. Alright, so we're just going to continue across. So single crochet, chain 2, and 4 double crochets into the chain 2 space. 2, 3, and 4. Yep. Right, and as always, I will have the written pattern below in the description. 3, 4. All right, and I'm at the end of row 3. So I'm just going to put a single crochet actually into the top of the turning chain. I think it looks a little better that way. So here is 3 rows. That first one just pops up just a tiny bit, but if you put a border, don't really see it. It has a little slight scallop on the bottom, a better scallop on the top. So you can see. And again, here is what I did earlier. So here's the edge, pretty straight. Other side also straight. Sorry, I hit the camera. And again, here's the top. So I didn't put a border on this one, but you could certainly do so if you wanted to. You can use a self-striping like this one, or you could do solid. Looks pretty nice in a solid, or you can choose your own variation, or an ombre or anything. This is a cute pattern, and I think everyone will enjoy it. And thank you again for coming to my channel. I hope to see you next time. Bye.